Forgive me. I have something in my eye.
This is hands down my favorite episode of the season thus far, and honestly, it's in the running of my favorite episode of the entire series, if the most relatable episode I've ever watched in this show. The idea of the episode is that Twilight realizes that she's been a bad friend to her previous friends thanks to Spike, so she decides to try to rekindle her friendship with her previous friends, only to find out that most of them were okay and not too angry with what Twilight did. However, there was one who was, which was Moondancer. Moondancer was so devastated by the way Twilight treated her, especially when Twilight refused to go to Moondancer's party, but instead decided to, go to her books, which of course leads to, the Nightmare Moon incident, which is understandable, but that one event caused Moondancer to lose faith in wanting to be friends with anybody. As a matter of fact, she felt betrayed by Twilight because she refused to come to her party believing that she was her friend, and because of that betrayal, she really feels like, if I couldn't make friends back then, I can't make friends now. You cannot believe how unbelievably relatable this is to me. I am like Moondancer in many situations. I have a hard time making new friends and being friends with other people because of how many times I've been betrayed by people who said they're my friends, and how many times so-called friends would say, oh, they'll do everything for me, they'll be there for me, and they don't even do half the stuff they say they're going to do. It's like, I relate to Moondancer so amazingly heavily, to the point that when I saw her crying and everything, and when I saw her have her emotional breakdown towards Twilight about how the way she treated her, I couldn't help but start crying myself in that moment, because I actually inserted myself into Moondancer. Like, it's like, me thinking about all those past situations that I've been through, and I'm just like, oh my god, I could so totally relate with her. So if you ask me, this is definitely my favorite episode of the season thus far, and this is probably going to be my favorite episode of the entire series for a long time to come, and this is definitely the most relatable episode I've ever watched in My Little Pony, and that's saying a lot. And that's my speed impressions on Amending Fences.